I can't get the sleeve, where am I going to go? Post right on the shoulder. I stay on this side. I don't become undisciplined and just reach. I stay on this side. I try and kill this side of the body. So I press my fist into the meaty part of his shoulder. My hand is up, and I'm prepared for when he does reach. I grab the wrist, 2 hands on one, kill the sleeve. Okay, good. Now, if you're gripping and someone does kill your sleeve, there are a couple different ways you can break that grip. Number one, the easiest, fastest, up, in, out. Up, in, out. Okay? Number two, up. Sometimes I can't get this out. I'm just going to take a step back. I'm going to hit this puppy right off. Now we start all the way over, but my sleeve's not killed. Okay? If he's got my sleeve, I don't have his sleeve. I'd rather take a step back and start over and let him continue to have this. Make sense? Up and out, away. The other one, probably in Jiu-Jitsu, he's will still be really good. Up, around, out. Okay? Do all those make sense? Yeah. Does anybody have any questions? No. Okay, so let's go through the entire sequence. Get the sleeve, our partner rips it out. We'll get the shoulder, they'll reach, we'll get the sleeve, our partner rips it out however they want. Okay, then it's their turn. Okay, back and forth. At least 10 times. Yep. The last one. Up, around. I keep coming up. Okay? Any questions? Okay, let's give it a shot. Right? If I just go like this, and then I'm gripping, that's a little bit like waste of energy, yeah? Judo's all about minimum effort, maximum efficiency. So I want to take all the slack out of my gi. Bring it across. Okay? You guys got that?
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Grab right here. So his question is, the goal for me, I always like to pin this here. He's saying if he goes for the third one where he's wrapping around and he gets caught, what do you do? So grab my, so you're saying if I put it here and you lock it down like this? I mean, I'm not just going to accept that, right? I'm going to go back to this.
Or if I did something wrong with that up there.
Do you end up here?
Yeah.
The goal is to get out of here. So you don't have to keep making yourself stuck. Go back to option 1, go back to option 2, but don't settle for your hand down here.
So you're just punching with free hand.
Probably. Okay, good job. Thanks, guys. Good job. Any other questions? Yes. So for judo, a lot of our throws, right, are like this. Up here, here, even backwards here. So the more control I have of this, the better it is for me. What's he gonna do? Grab my sleeve here? Well, what throw is he gonna do? This is his power here. So he wants this here, here, or like to be able to go across the body. I'm killing this sleeve, so I'm killing his offense. Even if he grabs here, unless he does like a sacrifice throw or some kind of, it just nullifies a lot of his offense. It makes my offense that much easier. Any other questions? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a 5 minutes of grip fighting, and then I'm gonna teach you guys a throw. So we're all gonna stand up, we're gonna spread out, we're gonna get a partner, we're gonna grip fight for 30 seconds. I'm gonna say, okay, change. You're gonna find partners. Everybody goes with everybody. Figure it out today. Got it? Okay, let's go. Okay, good job, everybody. So listen, grip fighting is, again, what I talked about, what I said that made me successful. Everything I learned in the first 6 months at Pedro's Judo Center is what I won both my Olympic gold medals and my world title with, okay? I'm a big believer in the fundamentals. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be flashy. Just the discipline of killing somebody's sleeve can make you a world champion. I believe this in my heart. Does anybody have any questions or any trouble areas before we move on from gripping? Yeah?
So we're going to work like same side opponents.
Yeah.
So how would you do this? So on that.
But they didn't give me enough time
Oh
to
gosh.
teach you on this cruise. Righty versus lefty is a different game, right? So you still want to kill the sleeve, but ideally you need to kill this side of the body first. So it's a different world. I don't have enough time. I'm sorry. Just don't ever fight a lefty.
Judo seminar yesterday, right? We have the Judo seminar yesterday?
Yeah, I was here.
We went over left versus right, keeping your frame, keeping the control of the shoulder.
Oh, that's right. We're controlling the shoulder as opposed
Keeping
to
the
like,
space, closing the distance.
That's right. Okay.
Okay, you got a taste.
Awesome. Yeah.
Anything you learn from me is just a watered down version of what you're going to learn from him. So, any other questions? Yeah. How to peel that? You're saying when I post, how to get that off? Sure. So if he's posting, I mean, it just depends a lot. Sometimes I'll come grab the sleeve, push it down and away, and then start over. Sometimes I might have, if I have this and he has this, I might take my hand here, turn it and peel it away. You got to break the grip. You know, there are all different ways to do it. I just showed you a couple of my favorites from the sleeve today, just to give you an idea of the fundamentals and the basics. But you don't want that hand. Ideally, I don't let him touch that part, you know? I got to be one step ahead at all times. Any other questions? Good? Okay. I'm going to give you guys want to learn a forward throw or a backwards throw? Oh, really? That is not the answer I was expecting. Okay. All right. Today we're going to go over one of my favorite throws, koshi-guruma. Everyone repeat after me, koshi-guruma. So this is actually a throw from an unorthodox grip. I like to do it from on the opposite sleeve and the lapel. Okay? So I'm going to keep the lapel. You can also do it traditionally from the sleeve here. Okay, this is a traditional koshi-guruma. I'm going to teach you my variation from the sleeve and the lapel. All right? There are three parts to every throw: the kazushi, the sakori, and the kake. The off balance, the entry, and the finish. So my starting grip is going to be sleeve pushing down, lapel punching in, right here. My first step, I'm going to step right in front of his opposite foot. I'm going to start to lift this up. Okay, see that? Lift this up. I'm pushing this down and away to get it out of my way. This sleeve right here. Okay, see that? Yeah. The second step, I'm going to bring my body all the way around and give him a big hug around the neck. Okay? Nice and tight. My feet are going to be in between his feet. I'm going to have good posture. And this is going to be pulling and locking him onto my body. To finish the throw, I'm going to step, I'm going to extend, bend, and turn. Step one, boom. Step two, locked and loaded. I like to over-exaggerate my hips, okay? I don't want to be out here. I have no power here. Here. Got it? Okay.
I have two things. For safety reasons, what I want. Kayla just beats people up all the time. So, when Kayla grabs the lapel here, I want partners. I want partners to hold on to the sleeve. I do not want this arm sticking out. Hold on to that sleeve throughout the entire throw. okay? That hand never leaves the sleeve. Everybody's slapping with the opposite hand, okay? That's for safety.
Safety first, safety last, safety always.
Second thing, watch the posture of her back. Watch the positioning of her back and her body when she does the throw. You can't bend early. You only bend your back in judo when you're ready to throw. Your legs should be in a position of power and you lift them first, their feet start to come off the ground, then you bend your back. Don't bend your back if your partner still has their feet on the ground. Understood? You ready to try now? Let's go, 1, 2.
Okay, couple things for this drill. For this throw, I know we talked about always having the right stance. Partners, I want you to stand square so that people can practice getting their hips across, all right? I see a lot of you guys. Coming in here. We're pulling, we're getting this first part down, and then we're kind of losing it right here into the actual entry, okay? For this throw, over-exaggerate your hips, okay? These judo hips don't lie. Let me see what you're working with. We're gonna go all the way across. You see that? You see how far over if I turn, you can see half my bum, right? When you're doing the bear hug part, when you're doing this part, I like to make a fist. Make a fist, almost hit it right there, okay? I'm telling you what's effective, all right? Judo is not actually the gentle way. Step, pull, big hug, over-exaggerate those hips, and then when you're ready, you're gonna extend your legs, you're gonna turn and bend. Keep this up so you help your partners not get hurt, okay? Really focus on over-exaggerating the hips. You guys got that? Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2. Yeah. Then I don't give myself if I step here and I try to make the turn without I'm not going to seeing this. When I take my first step, I don't step super close and I'm pulling from here. See that? Remember how Kevin was talking about this spot where they don't have I'm kidding. So we're gonna not too close. If I'm too close, I lose all my power. Here, and I'm pulling and lifting this up. Now see how he's on his toes? Now I'm 25 years. There you go, that's better. Now, yep, that's much better.
Well, no,
This is an integral part of any throw. You cannot throw them if you don't get them off balance first. I see a lot of you guys making really good entries, but you're like this. It's hard to actually make a great entry if I'm that close, okay? So the very first part of the throw is super important. And I see a lot of you guys making this mistake. I'm not picking on anyone in particular. Here. See how he's on his toes already? Here. Okay, if I step too close and I don't off balance it, he's either going to hip it and rip out, or he's just going to pick me up and slam me on my back. Right? He's going to counter me. I have to off balance it. I'd like to see him try and counter me now. Okay? So try not to get too close. We're here. We lose all our power. We lose even the ability to turn in fully. You guys got that? Any questions? Okay, let's give it a shot. Who's got it? Boom, right here. Come on. What's your name? Adam.
Good morning.
It's better than Travis's.
Oh.
He's gonna come throwing. I showed this move because it's Travis's move and he can't do it. No, because it's pec, not because he can't do it. Because it's pec. Anybody else?
Right here.
I unfortunately only have 9 minutes, so I don't have time to teach another throw. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
How would you decide that you were gonna go like koshi-guruma or seio with the reverse power hand?
Yeah, so, great question. If your opponent is taller than you, you're probably going to do Seiyonagi. If they're shorter than you, you're probably going to do koshi-guruma. That's just the most simple way to break it down. Yeah, that's my
Love it.
answer.
Thank you.
Short and sweet. What's a good setup for koshi-guruma? So, realistically, it's going to be an off-the-grip technique, right? Because I'm not getting all the way to here to do it. I'm doing it off the lapel grip. So the setup could be an ouchigari, it could be a kochi-gari, to the throw. But the beauty of this throw is it's a right away. I'm not getting all the way to here and then making the entry. I'm coming out, I'm bowing in, I'm getting to here, I'm killing this, and then I'm gone. But I would say like an ouchigari or a kochi-gari to get the feet moving.
Do you have, when you're killing the sleeve, do you attack off of that grip or do you make like a power grip first?
Me personally, I'm usually getting a power grip when I kill the sleeve. There are a lot of, Sensei Pedro has one of the best one-handed Taitoshis in the game. Travis has a lot of really good off the grip throws from there, but I'm more of a hip kind of power,
Okay.
big throw judo player.
So you need a power hand usually.
I usually like to have the power hand on, or I'm just doing like a seiyo off the grip. But I usually do it from lapel, not the sleeve.